The first case for today is Carpio versus Modair Manila. This case illustrates the application of the doctrine of presumption of regular employment. Let's start with the facts. Ruben Carpio, an electrician, had been working with Modair since 1998 on what seemed to be a project basis employment. Despite being labeled as a contractor's employee, Carpio's engagement was continuous, with multiple project terminations and rehirings over the years. Evidence on Corpus employment details from 1998 to 2008 are unclear, but from 2008 onwards, he received various memoranda terminating his services after completing specific projects. This termination would usually be followed by provisions stating potential recontracting for future projects. His engagements were also governed by project agreements. These agreements specify his role and duration until project completion. Over the years of working with Modair Manila, Carpio has signed various affidavits and quitclaims acknowledging the end of his employment for each project he completed. This again will usually be followed by re-engagements for further projects. Carpio finally filed a complaint for illegal dismissal and regularization with the NLRC when once again Modair terminated his services. The labor arbiter initially dismissed the complaint, but the NLRC reversed the decision. It considered Carpio a regular employee due to the lack of project employment contracts for certain periods and the continuous nature of his engagement. On appeal, however, the Court of Appeals reversed the NLRC's decision. It noted Corpus' signature on project agreements and Mod Air's submission of establishment employment reports as basis to claim that Carpio was a project-based employee. Now the issue here is Ruben Carpio a project or a regular employee? Ultimately, the court ruled in favor of Carpio. It declared Carpio as a regular employee. It used the doctrine of presumption of regular employment as basis. This doctrine states that employees are regular employees unless otherwise proven by the employer. The court emphasized three key points for this decision. The first one is the lack of rebuttal. Second one is the insufficiency of memoranda and contracts issued. And third is Carpio's continuous services. For the first reason, the court held that Mod Air couldn't refute Carpio's claim of regular employment from 1998 to 2008. Meanwhile, Carpio backed his case with a certificate of employment and regular payslips from 2001 to 2010, which Modair did not contest. With no evidence of project-based employment provided by Modair, Carpio was presumed to be a regular employee. On the second point, the court stated that the memoranda issued by Modair did not specify project-based agreements, and the contracts presented were not conclusive enough to prove Carpio's project status. On the last reasoning, the court stated that Carpio's indispensable role as an electrician across multiple projects showcases regularity, thus reinforcing the presumption of regular employment. Absent the proof to contest these evidences of regular employment, the court modified the CA's decision and held that Carpio is deemed a regular employee of Modair Manila Company Limited.